In programming, there are different types of data. The simplest data is an int. An int can be described as a number. However, that is not to be confused with a double. Doubles are basically numbers with decimals, so anything that is not a whole number would be described as a double. There are also strings, which are words and characters, anything that is not a number, and booleans, which are either true or false. So now we go back to the code, and the first thing we are going to do is create an integer. So that is by typing int. And I'm going to name my int since it's a variable. And you can name it anything, but I'm going to name it A. And then I'm going to set that to an integer value, so a whole number. And I'm going to set it to 5. And then I'm going to create another int and call it b. And I'm going to set that value to 2. And now if we do system.out.print to print something, if we print a plus b and click execute, we will get a plus b, which is 7. We can specify what this value, the 7, is by typing in another print before that says system.out.print, and then we do a string, so the quotations, and say the two numbers added together are, and then don't forget to put a semicolon at the end, and then click execute. So now we see that the two numbers added together are 7. So what would you do if you would like to subtract the numbers? So then you would make another system.out.print and say the two numbers subtracted are, and put a semicolon, and then you can print out a minus b. And so since I want these two on different lines, I'm going to put an ln here, which creates a new line. So this is what your code should look like. And now I'm going to press the execute button again. And then we see that the two numbers, 5 and 2, added together are 7, and 5 and 2 subtracted are 3. Now it's your turn to try. Try to create the same program, but with multiplication instead of adding. If you need to use the hint below.